Hello, I'm Jean Michel. I am the owner here at JEAN MICHEL'S Let's Dance. We are a ballroom, Latin, and a social and competitive dance school in North Jersey. Dance, it's life. It's a journey, it's a way of being. Not only you learn, you meet people and you'll be able to share your experience with others. It's a great workout, it keeps you engaged mentally. It's amazing. JEAN MICHEL'S Let's Dance is a ballroom dance school. We have group class, we also have private lesson, so it's tailored to your own time, and also we work with what the student needs. So we teach all type of ballroom dancing. We do have ballroom, we do Latin, we do standard, we do smooth, including hustle, East Coast swing, West Coast swing, kizomba, all the social dancing. We also have a wedding program. We get you ready for your first dance. We also do corporate events. Any organization that have a special event, they want us to come in, train their staff, or maybe make sure the staff has a good time. I mean, our goal is to be the #1 reference in dancing, in ballroom dancing in general. Not only here in Hackensack, in North Jersey, in the US, and also in the world. So when you think of ballroom dancing, you should think of JEAN MICHEL'S Let's Dance.
Hi, my name is Ingrid, and I've been dancing, I would say, for the last 10 years recently, and with JEAN Michel, I think at this point it's been 8 years. I'm here to have fun, but it's changed a lot. I started competing not long after I started dancing with JEAN Michel, and that has really proven to be a fantastic experience for me in a lot of different ways. I'm an introvert, so the idea of kind of putting on a fancy costume and putting your hair up and wearing lots of makeup and walking out on a floor to be judged, it's almost harder than the dancing itself. So it's forced me to grow, and that's been really positive in a lot of other aspects of my life. I feel a lot more liberated now than I did before, which is wonderful.
Dance has so many nuances, so even though you think you've learned it, then there's always something more to learn. It's something that will allow me to grow continuously. I really wanted to do something different. I wanted to meet people, and the other thing is that it brings in a very international community. You meet people who live all over the world, and it just makes my life a lot richer having people like that in my world.
The reason I start dancing is that basically I already reached my social security age. Dancing is overall give you posture, refresh your mind, and all the exercise. And that's the only way I think that will keep you young. I do go to parties, they have live bands and everything, and I feel very embarrassed. I don't know the basic steps. So I decided, hey, at my age, I want to learn dancing, and it will be my retirement career. The first time I met Jean, I tell you, love at first sight. He's not holding anything on teaching. He really wants to teach you wherever to the best of his knowledge. And I think it's a very good mix, me and Jean and the student.
Teaching came to me because it's a good way to share a part of myself with other people, and I feel like it's very fulfilling to me. It's almost teaching you kind of learning twice, because you really go into a deeper understanding of the material yourself before I can share that knowledge with others.
One of the things that I love about him as an instructor is that he knows more than one way to explain something. So maybe the first time he explains it, I don't quite get it, but then he'll come back and say, well, okay, let's look at it this way. And eventually I will be able to get it.
There's no that many dancers at this level. You have a person who is one of the best in the world, can be humbling. It can be difficult to think, well, how can I don't know how to move my leg, how to just move my hand. But I think the important thing is that he understands so much the mechanics as well as the art part of it. And what I also notice what the good teachers do, they don't overwhelm you with the way they're dancing. When they're dancing with you, they dance maybe tiny bit better so that you know where you want to go, but they can dance so well that you will be just not able to follow or be intimidated, but this is not the case. And by understanding so many aspects of that, he can explain it on a level that will be good for you to understand. But then as you progressing, it's endless because again, you're talking about somebody who is a champion, who is one of the best in the world. So the level is obviously speaks for itself.
When you're a beginner, especially when you're learning something new, you have to have a really great atmosphere, an atmosphere of not yet as opposed to cannot. And I think that Jean Michel is very, very good at creating that kind of atmosphere.
I use a lot of positive thinking and looking at things in the positive way. Mens sana in corpore sano, meaning mind over matter. So I always try to integrate that philosophy in my teaching. So it's not just the step. Yes, we have the step. We teach them the element, the material, the component of it, understand the footwork, understand the timing of that step, understand the mechanic of it, understand also the technique that goes along with that step, but also the way also they think about themselves in the figure they try to execute, which also a different layer, but also affect how we move as a human being. Because if you think of yourself on a positive way, like a can-do attitude, so even you're not there yet, you will always have that encouragement to get better, versus like, oh my God, I can do this. So we always try to steer the student away from the I can do. I always want you to bend those words from your vocabulary. I can't, I won't. Instead, let's use a mindset that, okay, let's try. We're gonna keep trying. Next time we're gonna do this better. Always looking at the good stuff versus like, oh my God, how I'm gonna get this, how I'm gonna learn this one. Oh, I can't wait to learn faster. Enjoy the process. Dance is not the destination, but it's more the journey, and the more fun you have, it's in the learning process. Because you might learn one thing, you can apply it on all the different parts of not only dancing, but also in life. My suggestion would be patient, be kind to yourself, and allow yourself the time to evolve, to grow, and enjoy the learning process.
You learn different things from different teachers, and that's great. But Jean Michel is the type of teacher that wants to show his students off. You know, he wants to make sure that his students are doing the best that they can and look the best that they can. You know, with him behind you, of course you're going to look great. He pushes you to do your best, and he helps you understand, you know, what you're doing and where you need to look and where your body movement needs to come from. And he's a really, really great teacher.
He's a great instructor. He's a great dancer. He makes it fun, and you could learn to dance. If I could learn to dance, anybody could learn to dance. And they should just go for it. Don't be afraid. Just do it. I'm telling you, I'm very surprised that I've come this far. Because when I tell you that I really don't dance, I don't dance. I'm 55, and I'm going to learn to dance.
In general, I enjoy it very much because it does allow me to open up. I'm anxious to get to the stage where I feel like I can dance in an open area. I would dance when I'm out with friends and probably had a few adult beverages, which is probably one of the reasons why I wanted to dance, because I didn't feel I knew the proper steps, and I was very self-conscious about being out on the dance floor until I became uninhibited through a few beverages. Catherine is a wonderful teacher. She's attentive to showing me where I need to improve. Jean Michel has stood in on a couple of lessons and just showed me body posture and weight transfer, where I could look at the man part and really help me emulate how to do that. They're both very patient, fun, love their practice.
My name's Catherine Edgar. I'm here and I'm teaching different styles of dance from international ballroom, Latin, American smooth and rhythm and all the nightclub style dances. I've worked with Jean Michel very recently and I'm looking forward to working obviously more in the future, and I love working with the students that I've started to teach here at JEAN MICHEL'S Let's Dance. I've been teaching probably in excess of 10 years. I've competed in England, I've competed in the US, and teaching is one of my ultimate passions. So what I love about teaching is to see people grow and help people achieve their goals and the dreams of what they want to do, and also seeing the journey that they're on, the improvement that they make, and really just seeing their passion for dance really increase as the teaching continues. This is a great studio. Jean Michel's created a great atmosphere here for the students and for the teachers, and I just want to see it grow and expand, and we welcome everyone to come and to try dancing. Dancing is one of the best feelings that you'll ever get in the world, so please come and try today.
Do it. If you have an opportunity, you'll learn a lot, you'll have fun, you'll always feel appreciated, and he will begin where you are, but you will definitely grow.
The first time I met Jean, I tell you, love at first sight. He's not holding anything on teaching. He really wants to teach you whatever to the best of his knowledge. And I think it's a very good mix with me and Jean and the studio.
You have a person who is one of the best in the world. It can be humbling. The important thing is that he understands so much the mechanics as well as the art part of it.
You know, I had always seen him around the studio, and he always seemed to be working with students who were really, really good. And I was aware that some of them were competing or doing showcases, and he really just seemed to bring a lot of technical expertise. And you could tell that he really, really cared that his students learned correctly. He wasn't just going through the motions like some instructors might. So that was really refreshing, and to me it was a big draw.
I like the atmosphere, I like the people, and Jean Michel is a very great teacher. He's one of the best teachers that I've had, and that it's probably going to be one of the better experiences in a teacher.
Catherine is a wonderful teacher. She's attentive to showing me where I need to improve. They're both very patient, fun, love their practice.
He's a great instructor, he's a great dancer, he makes it fun, and you could learn to dance. If I could learn to dance, anybody could learn to dance. And they should just go for it. Don't be afraid, just do it.